Hello everybody, it's Itemog217, and today we are doing a quick review of the LEGO Star Wars The Mandalorian Battle Pack. Now, it's been a while since I've talked about this set after the whole video of me unboxing it in the mail, so I just thought for the next video, to this Tuesday, this is what you guys are going to get, the review for this set. So, without further ado, let's head right into the video. So, just right off the bat we have this female Mandalorian. Now the reason why it's female is because one thing that's been noticed with all the different minifigures, I don't have any others to represent right now, but the females have a Y for the mask. That is just the main way of identifying. I really kind of like the color scheme that they used, a mixture of green and blue. It works really well. Personally, I'm not a fan of the stud shooters. I felt like they could have gone with like the normal small blasters, or just the regular size blasters from the original Mandalorian Battle Pack. I just feel like LEGO's using these stud shooters way too much. But yeah, kind of like the torso design, kind of exclusive looking. It's got this nice brown cape that is, I think, exclusively made just for this battle pack. So. As for the printing underneath, that's what you have for printing underneath. I love it when LEGO pays enough attention to detail for that, even though this minifigure is basically covered up by the cape. The cape is used by what I call the construction paper material cape. Unfortunately, it's not the actual fabric cape that we're all loving nowadays. I have no idea why they changed that, but whatever, it works. As for the rest of the minifigure, it has no facial printing, it just has a black head. So that is just the first Mandalorian. The second one looks very similar to the Mandalorian minifigure himself, like the minifigure based on the show. Mainly because of this torso piece, I'd say. Again, with the stud shooters, not a huge fan, could prefer that they would have used something else, but okay. He does come with a brown cape, just like this other one over there. He does have some nice battle scarring on here, like dents and such, which is nice attention to detail. If you look really closely, if this camera will focus, let me see if I can... No, I can't get it to focus for some reason. Here, let me see. There's markings right here. That is the same as Captain Rex's helmet. So I don't know why they chose to do that, but it's interesting that they did. Same black face for this minifigure. Underneath the cape, and again we have the same attention to detail on the back, which is nice. This minifigure does not have printed legs unlike the first Mandalorian we just looked at, but still I think this is a good figure. They did this look pretty well for him. Next up by the way, before I forget, this is a male Mandalorian, because the male ones have a T, if you guys can kind of see that. It has a T, whereas the females have a Y, if that makes sense. Next we have the second male Mando, again with a stud shooter. Nothing special about that. This is personally one of my favorite from this set. Just because my favorite color is blue, and I really love how they did this. I love this little purple splotch they did right here. This just seems to work so well, and it has it on the sides as well. Obviously there's dents on the helmet and on the armor itself, it's just got that shine to it as well. This does have printed legs, which are exclusive as well to this minifigure. As for the cape, I'm not quite sure what color it is. I want to say it's like a sand green, but yeah. Underneath we got also the printing. Kind of looking at the back of this, it kind of reminds me of a Jango Fett minifigure. If you guys have a Jango Fett minifigure, you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. I unfortunately do not. So anyway, that's that one. And then we have the other female minifigure. Again with the Y. One thing I noticed is that the females tend to have the antenna piece, which is interesting attention to detail, because in the TV series, most of the female Mandalorians have the antenna piece. Not all, but most, I'd say. I think this is a nice sky blue gray mixture for the legs and the arms, as well as some printing on the torso right there. Very cool attention to detail. This minifigure does have a black cape, which is different, so that makes it so that there's 3 different capes, and again, have the printing on the back as well. Has a little backpack design right there. Love how it just has reflective material. And again, blank face. All of the Mandalorian minifigures have blank faces. So, yeah. Now, if we put these guys to the side, we have the 2 main builds. The first, right off the bat, that is drawn to my eye, is the speeder. I love how I did the build for this, although I kind of feel like they're really pushing too hard on the stud shooters. Like that. Like, it's a nice addition, but someone who grew up with like the flick fire missiles, or just, you know, imaginary blasters as I call them, I just am not a huge fan of these stud shooters. But it is a pretty good build. It's very clean and nice looking. It is very much believable that it is a speeder bike. I just love how clean this build is. Of course, there's a 2x2 stud slot for you to put your minifigure on. In fact, I'll get one of the Mandos right here. Put them on like that. You could have him holding a blaster, I guess, like so. Does kind of look a little bit weird, though. But, you know, cool. That's what it looks like more or less with the Mandalorian minifigure on it. You might have to straighten out the cape a bit. I personally feel like it would be a good idea to have the cape straightened out like that. That way it doesn't really bend the cape as much. It just kind of sits there. So, yeah, that's speeder. Next we have this little, I guess, ground area, kind of like for cover fire. Now one thing you can do, like in the instructions it shows that you're supposed to attach one of the stud shooters here and have a minifigure like so, like a turret setup. I can't seem to get this working. There we go. Kind of have like a turret setup. It's a pretty decent build. I mean, like, not that too much to complain, you know, I guess. But this little clip right here, it doesn't say in the instructions what it's for, but I think you're supposed to, like, put that right there, something like that. I don't know. Seems just like be the only logical thing to do that for, I guess, in my opinion. But yeah. Anyway, guys, without further ado, if I had to rate this set, I would rate it a 8.5 out of 10. There is some things that could be fixed, I guess, but it's pretty good. I would definitely recommend this, but not to everybody to buy 20 of. Like, it took me a while to get this because somebody kept on buying 20 plus of these battle packs. I know you love to make army building, but come on. Wait a bit. You know, some people want to get their hands on just one of this set, like me. Anyway, enough ranting. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. Did you like this review? Was there anything you wish to have seen differently? Do you like this? Would you buy this set? Like, seriously. Does this set look like it'd be something that you'd want in your LEGO The Mandalorian collection? But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe, please. It helps out the channel a lot. And hit the notification bell so that way you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, guys, I'll see you later. See ya!